Welcome to Merry Milo. Let's sing and celebrate.
Nibble Numbat with his pen counted nuts from 1 to 10. He stacked them high in wobbly towers among the trees and leafy flowers. Nibble Numbat found a 3 behind the roots near buzzing bee. He squeaked with joy and clapped his toes, then counted 4 in tidy rows. Nibble Numbat saw a 5 that bounced with joy and came alive. He chased it through a grassy loop, then met a squirrel with number group. Nibble Numbat drew a chart with numbers shaped like forest art. He pointed out a sneaky 9 that giggled on a leafy vine. Nibble Numbat sang with cheer while counting seeds both far and near. He tapped his nose at number 8 and rolled a 10 on silver plate. Nibble Numbat closed his book in a cozy hollow nook. He curled with numbers in his head and counted dreams while snug in bed.
Shine. He mapped the waves and icy trails and marked the spots of snowy whales. Waffles, the walrus used a shell to trace the caves where sea stars dwell. He charted clams and slippery slope, the tiny flag and polar rope. Rolled the chart and placed the dot near Anchor Heart. He mapped the fish in rainbow bands and drew a boat with jelly hands. Waffles, the walrus sang a rhyme of every sea and sailing time. He labeled spots with crabby flair and even drew a polar bear. Waffles, the walrus smiled with pride as turtles swam from side to side. They looked upon his icy map and gave him hugs and gentle clap. Waffles, the walrus snored that night beside his map in lantern light.
Jellybean J took off with cheer to find the letters far and near. He found an A in apple tree and B inside a honeybee. Jellybean J hopped to a C that curled around a buzzing bee. And D has passed on dragon wing, and he was hiding in a swing. Jellybean J flapped toward an F that floated by a floral cleft. He saw the G go galloping fast, and H was hanging from a mast. Jellybean J met I and J, they juggled jelly all the way. K was kicking up a kite, and L just laughed with all its might. Jellybean J reached M and N in noodle nests and number pen. Then O rolled past in pancake rings while P played songs on puppet strings. Jellybean J called A to Z and clapped with joy for all to see. He curled up near a leafy tree and dreamed of letters flying free. Jellybean J took off with cheer to find the letters far and near. He found an A in apple tree and B inside a honeybee. Jelly Bean J hopped to a sea that curled around a buzzing bee. And D danced past on dragon wing, and he was hiding in a swing.
Twinkle toed the boat of bubbles, soft and round with rainbow doubles. He set it loose on Lily Stream and rowed a boat just like a dream. Twinkle toed wore a hat so white it caught the bubbles floating by. He paddled with a leafy spoon and sang a song beneath the moon. Twinkle toed saw ducklings cheer as bubble ripples danced so near. He floated past with gentle pride on bubble boat with gleaming stride. Twinkle toed met fish that glowed and jelly worms that softly showed a trail of pearls along the tide where bubble boats would gently glide. Twinkle toed played flute of foam that made the bubbles rise and roam. He sang with frogs on lily drums and clapped with leafy bubble thumbs. Twinkle toed at end of float, tied up gently bubble boat. He hummed a tune and closed his eyes and dreamed of bubbles in the skies.